There she is. Come on and request me, sis. I'm ready. Let's do this. And this is our first female interview. So I'm super excited. This is going to be dope. Let's get it. Let's go. Welcome back, honey. Oh, there she goes. Every time you switch over to add somebody, the filter never stays. I don't know. I don't need the filter. I just like the filter.
Hello.
Hey, Project 954. What's up, bro?
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm fine. Thank you.
Good to hear it. So we got Mother in the house. What's up, Mom?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing very good. I'm glad that y'all able to join us tonight. This is going to be super exciting. You are our first female interview. So this is exciting to the Backstory Live community as well.
That's good. Good.
So it's all love. It's all love, most definitely. And Project 954, he is one of our regulars. We appreciate him as well. So how are you guys doing today? How's the weather down there in Florida?
I'm good. Everything good, man. It's a pleasure to have this opportunity. You know, I've been following y'all, a big supporter. So be glad that y'all chose, see what we have going on. So I'm ready. I know Mom ready.
I bet it. Well, we'll hop right into it. Like I say, we definitely appreciate you guys for coming out and being with us tonight. So my first question is, tell the people a little bit about yourself. Tell us where you're from, things of that nature.
Okay. My name is Barbara Darby. I started Shoe Flat Shoe Store and More inside of a laundromat. I started out with about $409.75. I outgrew the laundromat, so then I had generated enough revenue to where I could go get a storefront.
Wow.
And from the store, we've grown.
I'm sorry, it cut out just for a second. You said, and with the storefront, so you got the storefront and it just took off from there.
Yes, we started inside of a laundromat. I'm also in the laundry and dry cleaning business. So we started Shoe Flat Shoe Store and More inside of one of the laundromats.
Wow.
And we grew from a bit of a trouble through this period because we were next to a Payless shoe store. So we had a lot of controversy with Payless shoe store because we were selling the same shoes, but we were selling them for a fraction of the price.
Oh, okay.
So that's where the trouble came into with Payless. But you know us, we don't do what we do. So I just kept on selling my shoes and kept doing what I do. And I did it for a whole year till I generated enough cash to get a storefront.
Wow.
And once I got the storefront, we just took off from there. So we're located in Fort Lauderdale on 6th Trunk, and things are very good there. Since this pandemic, we haven't closed or anything of that nature. Things are really good on 6th Trunk. The neighborhood supports us. We support the neighborhood because I believe as being a business owner, you just can't look for the consumer to embrace your business. We have to make sure that we're giving back to the community as well.
Yeah.
So it goes hand in hand.
That's very true. That's very true. We salute you, sister. So you started in a laundromat next to a Payless shoe store and you progress from there. You got your own business, your storefront. That's beautiful. We salute you. So what exactly inspired you to create this business in shoes and,
Well, I've always been an entrepreneur. I've always been a business owner from a child.
Wow.
So business is entrepreneurship. I'm big for entrepreneurship and ownership. And we as a people, as a culture, we have to learn to seize the land. our biggest thing is we have to learn to network and work together as a team and as a whole.
Yes.
And I've always been, I was born to be an entrepreneur. That's what I do. And I'm just ever so grateful and thankful for the opportunity that God has given me to do what I do. That way I'm able to share with other people. But I love business. I love entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
And we as people, like I said, we got to learn to think ownership.
Yes.
We got to think partnership. We got to think of working together as a team, as a whole, as a unit.
That's right. That is right, sister. I will definitely agree with that. And then, with this society that we live in today, a lot of people, we're not taught to be entrepreneurs in school. We're not taught that. We're taught to work for somebody else. You see, so passing on that information about owning your own business and being an entrepreneur and working for yourself, passing that on to the community, that's wonderful. That's very beautiful, because that's something that everybody needs. We all need it, man. Like, need more than one hustle. You need to understand business owning and things of that nature. So we salute you on that. Now, how long have you guys been in business? How long have you had the storefront?
I've been in business now 6 years.
Oh.
6 years.
That's a wow. That's
6 years. And I was considering opening up a chain of stores, but I don't think I will open up a chain of stores now, because I learned a lot in the midst of the pandemic. I would always keep the store that I have, but I would probably do a lot more online for shipping and receiving and things of that magnitude. Because one thing, I cannot give people control over me. I look at people who have stores in the mall and different things of that magnitude. They actually had to shut their stores down.
Yeah.
Store, because of where I'm set up at and how I operate, I didn't have to shut my store down at all. I continue business as normal as usual. So it didn't have any effect on me. Matter of fact, it was better for me because a lot of the stores was closed. So I had that authority and power to do what I saw fit.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So how many employees do you have?
To be honest with you, sis, I work by myself 6 days a week.
Wow.
I run the business by myself. I do all the shopping. I decide what goes on the clearance rack. I set up the mannequins every day. I do everything by myself 6 days a week. I'm there from 10 in the morning to 9 p.m. at night, 6 days a week.
See, that's beautiful.
And then I run my when I finish that.
That is beautiful. That's a lot of work for just one person. You do it all by yourself. See, yeah, I know what you're doing. You want all that money. That's what it is. You want all the money. That's
girl on Saturday.
That is a very hard task. So we salute
all the way to the bay. Yes.
That's beautiful.
But eventually, probably, I'm not for sure, maybe in the next coming months, I am going to bring someone on board to help me, because I need to free up some of my time to do other things where the business is concerned. Yeah. So probably in the next couple of months, I will bring someone in to assist me, to help me.
Okay.
Because I need to free up.
All right. So we definitely, I know, because that's a huge dedication. If you're doing all that by yourself, to bring somebody in, I'm sure that'll be a lot of help for you. So that's good. Also,
I love it.
What is the hardest decision that you've had to make so far?
The hardest decision? You mean overall in business?
Yeah, overall in business. Since you've had your front, you've had your business. What's the hardest decision that you had to make?
Well, once upon a time, I did have some folks working with me. Mm-hmm. I had some young ladies working with me, but I think I brought them in too quick. So that was a hard decision for me to say, okay, I had to sit down and analyze everything and say, okay, I'm going to have to let the girls go, and I'm going to have to kind of start this thing anew, fresh. So that was a hard decision for me. But me and the girls, we get along just fine. If I need help, you know, if I need to go and run errands and things of that nature, they'll come in and sit at the store for me for a while. So I think that's one of the hardest decisions that I had to make, but it had to be done if I was going to get to my next level.
Okay. Yes, that's a definite. That is a definite. Okay. So with that being said, I was going to ask you if you ever had to like discipline a worker or let somebody go. So, but you have had to let two individuals go before.
Oh, yes, my son.
You had to let them go.
Hey, your kids, my kids have always worked with me in every business I had. And sometimes your kids take advantage of you because they know that you know, that's your child, and they figure, well, she's not going to terminate me or anything of that nature. So, you know, dealing with your kids sometime in the business can be a little strenuous because you're a little lenient with them compared to other people.
Yeah.
So that can be hard.
Yeah, that is true. That's very true because, you know, it's your baby. You don't want to be all like, no, you gotta go. You can't come back. Yeah. So I feel you on that. Most definitely. All right. So my next question, what are some advertisement methods that you use for your business?
You know what? To be honest with you, I don't do any advertisement.
Well,
only advertisement I do, I have my Facebook page and I go on my business page and I let people know what we have new and different things of that magnitude. But besides that, I don't do any advertisement at all. Oh. And it's not that I'm not going to do it or that it's not needed. This is why I'm going to bring someone else in the next couple of months so it can free me up. But to be honest with you, sis, the business take care of itself. I'm smack dab on 6th Trunk. I'm in the heart of the city.
Yeah.
And if I tell you about traffic in the buses that come through there on any given day, it does it all by itself. We're very reasonable. We're very affordable. We keep up with the latest trends, and the business just take care of itself.
Okay.
If I don't advertise, it won't even hurt me.
However, advertisement, that's really good that you still do advertising in your way. But the advertisement part, that's also important as well. So what Backstory Live is going to do is we'll be advertising your business on our page for people to see. That way they'll know, hey, and I see that you have an Instagram page for the business, so we'll send them your way. Make sure that we put that on there for you.
Would she ask me a question?
No, I just was stating that Backstory Live that we will advertise your shoe store. We will do that.
Oh, okay. And I am going to do some advertisement because, like I say, I'm in the laundry and dry cleaning business too. So a lot of people know me. They know of the store and different things of that nature. And the reason why another reason why I don't advertise yet, because you got to be prepared for that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be overwhelmed because it's just me in the store on a daily basis, and I don't want to be overwhelmed. So this is another reason too I don't advertise as of yet.
Okay. Okay, well, one step at a time. What's working for you now, that's wonderful, but one step at a time. And Backstory Live will still definitely put that information on our page for everybody to see it. So that's a definite. My next question, Barbara, what is the most complicated obstacle that you've had to overcome when you first started your business?
The first thing, the money management, managing your business to the T. Mm-hmm. You got to manage every aspect of that business down to the money, to the employees, your inventory. Management is key if you're going to be successful. You got to manage every aspect of that business, every aspect. So I had to put that in. That's when I had a crew. I had the young ladies working for me. But like I said, I took them on too soon, and that comes with management. Everything had, so once I let the girls go, then I was able to sit down and strategize and manage everything how it was supposed to be. So it works out good for me.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So have you made any mistakes along the way?
Oh, yeah, you know, we don't make some good old mistakes. But the thing about it, you learn from your mistakes. I think the biggest mistake that I made when I went through a transition, like I said, I'm in the laundry and dry cleaning business. I was actually in a building. I had 3 stores. So I got the laundry and dry cleaning, then I got shoe flat, shoe store, and more. So making that transition, that was big for me. And I didn't do it how I should have done it. So I learned from that, and I've since made right with that.
Oh, okay. Okay, most definitely. Now, what do you feel is the biggest strength of your company right now?
The biggest strength of my company, I would say me, because my name carries weight in the community and the neighborhood with the commissioners, with my mayor. My name carries weight. People know me from the laundry business, and I also do the community. I do their laundry and their dry cleaning as well. So my name carries a lot of weight. So there's a big expectation of me.
Let me say something. Go ahead, not cut you.
My son want to elaborate on something.
How y'all doing?
Go ahead.
But I think Shoe Flat's biggest strength is our connection with the community. Because in the past, you know, like people, I done seen people come there or cry, whatnot, whatever, just feeling like it's a homey place. You know, for one, we did different events where we had other people connect with us, other businesses, and we did stuff for the community. And I just think our connection with our community and everybody our people and everybody who support us that's our biggest strength, because we connect with the community. It's not just a business. It's more than that. It's like a heartbeat to our area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's understandable. That's good. That's wonderful. And we appreciate that. I've been in that. You guys are in Broward, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Fort
yeah, Fort
Lauderdale.
Lauderdale. Okay, yeah. I've been in that area. I've been in that area. I haven't been there
Okay,
well
cool.
enough to like know everything around there, but I've been in that area before. So
All
have
right, so
you,
next time you in, make sure you stop by, okay?
that's a definite. Have you guys done anything to give back to the community? I know that you're very respected people in the community because of what you do and how you guys interact with them, but have you done anything to give back?
Oh, we give back a lot. I'm a firm believer in giving back. There's no way I could set up my business there, do business with folks, and expect the consumer to shop with me and I don't give back. I give back tremendously on a daily basis. I'm giving back to my people, back to the community, because without the community, there would be no me.
Yeah.
So that's a gift for me. Whether it's a pair of shoes or dress or whatever it may be, we make sure we give back on a daily basis. I'm always giving, constantly.
And Shoe Flat is very famous for our events. We used to bring all the artists out and give them a chance to showcase their talent. We have done giveaways for Christmas gifts, toy drives, and stuff of that nature. And a lot of people became involved in people. We did a Thanksgiving dinner once, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's something we're looking to get back into also.
Definitely. Definitely. We salute you guys for that. It's always good to get back to the community that shows you guys love. So we appreciate that most definitely. All right.
You know, when I first came to the store, when I first was setting up on 6th Trunk, a lot of people thought that we were going to be high, that we wasn't going to, because a lot of people knew me then, some people didn't know me. So, you know, a lot of times they think when you come into the urban community, you come to take advantage of the people, you come to rob the people, and, you know, things of that magnitude. But that's why it's important to me that I give back to the people. These people, they support my business, that, you know, that they allow me to maybe live a certain lifestyle because they support the business. So we have to give back. That's a given. I could not run the business and not give back to the people. You gotta give back.
That's right. And that's one key thing, what I find, that's one key thing in having a business. Anytime it's self-owned, Black business, always good to support it, and they will give back. So that's a definite.
Yeah. And you
Um,
know, some people looking to give back, but we definitely give back.
that's good. So what future long-term goals do you have for your business?
My long-term goal is, like I said, I was considering opening up a chain of stores, but I don't think I'm going to do that now because I learned a lot in the midst of this pandemic. I think I would just always keep my store there on 6th Trunk and maybe have a warehouse to where we do a lot more shipping and receiving, where people can
Oh,
order offline in that magnitude. I think that's the direction that I'm going to be headed in.
definite. You know, and that is booming. The online shopping, that is booming right now. That's huge. So that
Yes, it
so
is.
that is very important. And we definitely we look forward to that as well. We do. We look forward to that. So we can order, can we order currently online your products?
Yes. Say that
Can
again.
we currently order your products online?
Oh, yes, yes. I do a lot of selling through Facebook. I have a website name, but I haven't quite put the website together. But I have a lot of people, they see the stuff on Facebook and either I ship it to them or I drive it and deliver it to them. So yes, you can order things right off of my page.
Oh,
Contact me and I get it right to you.
And the
okay.
store name is Shoe Flat, Shoe Store, and More.
Okay.
Facebook, Instagram, and
Give me one second, everybody. I'm just gonna go ahead and type this in if it lets me. Okay, wait. Shoe flats.
Shoe Store, and More.
Okay. And also, I'm gonna be posting this on my page as well. That way, everyone can, on the Backstory Live page. That way, everyone can see it as well, and we'll know how to get the merch.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Not
And
a
follow us.
problem
Like.
at all. Okay. All right, it's up there and it's pinned. Okay, so that is the URL name. That is the Instagram page there for everybody. Most definitely, you'll see it on our content later on after we conclude the interview. I did want to know if you could start all over again with your business journey, would you do anything different?
Only thing I would probably do different is when I make the transition from the laundromat to go into my store full time, I would sit down and plan that a little different, a little better. That's about the only thing that I could say that I would have changed, going through that transition. Because one thing about it, we got to remember, we got to have a plan. You got to have a plan, and your plan has to be concrete. I'm so adamant about writing it down. You got to write the vision. You got to have a plan. That's your roadmap to success. That's your roadmap to where you know your next move is, what you're going to do, your next stop, and so forth and so on.
Okay. That's very important. So I do want to ask, what advice would you give people who aspire to be an entrepreneur or aspire to have their own business fronts as well? What would you tell them if they were trying to start it up?
What I would say, you got to follow your path. Wherever your heart is, you got to follow your passion. And another thing, well, I'm going to you got to write the vision and make it plain. And stop waiting on people. And stop thinking that Big Mama going to be the one that do your paperwork, so forth and so on. You got to, if that means that my living room becomes my office, so be it. You got to start where you're at. Stop waiting on people, because God has given us these gifts, talents, and abilities. Whoever is supposed to assist you, sis, along this journey, along this path, Long as you're lined up, they're going to come into play. You don't have to go look for people. You don't have to do any of those things. But you gotta have a foundation, and you gotta have structure, and you just gotta go full-fledged. Sometimes when you start the business, you're gonna be doing everything, and that's how it is. But as you grow the business and you develop the business, one thing I found with us people of color, we have to learn to build teams. We got to build. Right. We got to build teams. We got to have the guy that does our graphics. We got to have the guy that goes out and do our buying or whatever it may be. But we have to learn to structure teams.
That's right.
And I think that's one of our biggest problems as Black business owners. We don't build teams. We just have a business. And whoop, there it is. But we have to go beyond the norm. But you gotta have structure. You got something as simple as people come to me all the time and talk to me. You want to do detailing. They're like, well, I want to do detailing. They'll go get all the equipment, but you didn't do your homework. Who are your customers? Everybody is not your customer. Everybody is not going to utilize your service. You gotta have a roadmap. You gotta have a plan. And sometimes it may take you a year before you actually kick it in.
Yeah.
And that's fine and dandy. But we got to have a plan. With that plan comes your foundation and comes structure.
That's for sure. That's real. So you heard it here on Backstory Live. Anytime you want to do something, you want to start a business, just go for it. But make sure that you have a plan and execute it.
And a lot of people, I deal with a lot of people. A lot of times allow fear to grip them. See, God already know your credit bad. He know you got a little bit of money. He already know these things about you. So you can't get caught up in that. You can't look at what the world says about credit or this. You just got to do it. You just got to do it and make it happen. And it's simple. We complicate things. God has invested so much in us. We're so gifted. We're so talented. And we just sitting on it. The richest place in the world, my sis, is the graveyard. There's books that we've never read because sister so-and-so didn't do what she's supposed to do. I mean, there's just so much. And you just got to go for it. Just do it, make it happen. That means if my car becomes where my goods sit in the back of my trunk, so be it. If that means my closet becomes my office space, half of it, it is what it is. If the living room is going to be where we manufacture these goods, okay, move the couches, move this stuff out of the way, let's make it do what it do.
Right.
It's just that simple. Michael Jackson started in the house. Study these people. They started right where they was. And you have to have that same attitude, that same momentum, and make it do what it do.
That's right. That is right. Okay. So that concludes. I appreciate all of that wisdom. That was wonderful. We do appreciate having you on the live tonight to give us your story. That was wonderful. So
thank you. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all for even considering us and thinking about us. And whenever you're in the neighborhood, in the area, stop by.
Okay. All right. I will be back in Miami in December, so I'm going to hold you to that.
All right. I got you. Stop on by. I got you. I'm going to take good care of you.
All right. Thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem. Not a problem at all. I'm going to go ahead and bring my co-host in. So I'm going to click you guys out, or you can click yourself out, but I'm going to bring my co-host in now.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Have a blessed one. Okay. And we bike. That was wonderful. I really love her energy. I like that. All business owners, like, it's crazy because when we go to school does not teach us to be business owners. They don't do that. They teach us to work for somebody, how to write a resume, and things of that nature. And just like every time I see a Black business owner, like, I always support it. I have to support it. I have friends and stuff that have their storefronts and things of that nature. I support it because I would rather spend my money with them and I know that the product is well and is good. I'd rather spend my money because, like she said, anytime you're dealing with those type of businesses, it's good to give back. So that is a definite. Silk is her. Let's bring them on in. And we waiting. Oh, I always takes the freaking filter off. Hey, Silk. That was a great interview. Did you want to go ahead and log on to Backstory Live to do a second interview? Did Silk just clip me? Okay, so everyone, we're going to hopefully get my co-host in here so I can see what he's doing. Yes, building the communities. That is very important, like 110% important. Build our communities back. And that's what I be telling people in St. Louis. Like, look, just because just because some certain things are run down out here, that don't mean that we can't buy the block and fix that motherfucker up. It's all about building our communities back. So Barbie Jones, I appreciate that right there. Yeah, you guys